The journey out of Egypt had an ultimate destination. God says to Moses in Exodus 3 and verse 7, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings. I've come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and then release them to go their way. No, to bring them up out of that land to a good and broad land, a land flowing with milk and honey. From Egypt into Canaan, the land of promise, the land of the inheritance. This deliverance is a new Exodus. The Christian deliverance is a new Exodus. Just as Israel experienced a deliverance from bondage in Egypt, Christians experience deliverance from the power of sin, from the dominion of sin. We're brought into freedom and liberty by the hand of Christ, who is our Passover lamb, sacrificed for us, but redeemed, as Peter goes on to say, not with silver and gold, from the vain manner of life that we received from our fathers, but with the precious blood of Christ as a lamb without spot or blemish. He is the Passover lamb. And we're redeemed out of captivity to journey to a great and a glorious destination. Peter says, now that you've been liberated, now that you've been freed, now that you gird up the loins of your minds, don't look backward, look forward to the destination. Set your hope fully on the destination, the grace that will be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. And so the first great influence upon Peter's words is that whole Exodus background. And we'll see more of it as we continue in the passage, how that sort of thing comes at us again and again and again. But there's a second influence upon Peter's words. And that's simply the previous context, where Peter describes the blessings that God has provided in the gospel for his people. So we really don't read much in this paragraph in which we don't find words we've already encountered before. There's language that he's already used before. He says, set your hope. Hope? Is that the first time he used the word hope? Well, no. He says, blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, in verse 3, who according to his great mercy has caused us to be born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. So when Peter calls upon his readers to set their hope firmly upon the grace to be brought to them, he's not telling them to do something that they sort of gin up from within themselves. We want a group of Christians who are just optimistic and hopeful. We just want Christians just to be happy all the time. So let's get the Christian cheerleaders in and just drum up optimism and hope. No. The hope is not based upon what Christian cheerleaders do to get people to have happy worship. It's based upon what God has done in the gospel through the resurrection of Jesus Christ and in us by his Spirit to make us alive together with Christ. It's the fact that we've been born again. We've been given new life. The power of Christ's resurrection has come to impact us in terms of this new life, this new birth to a living hope.